Hey guys, it's CHI-KYI from CHI-KYI. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your very own natural body butter. This body butter is ideal for anyone with very dry skin, or as I call it, chronic alligator skin. My grandma loves this recipe, I love it, my niece loves it, and I hope that you love it too. So if you would like to learn how to make your very own all-natural body butter, then keep on watching. This is my African shea butter that I got on Etsy, and it's 100% natural. It is so smooth when you break it off. You don't even have to grate it. You just literally break it off. So this is my shea butter. Then for cocoa butter, I have these right here. You could get these at Walgreens, or you could get any type of 100% cocoa butter that's got these at Walgreens. For oil, I have olive oil, just like this here. You could get it at Jewel Osco. Then we have coconut oil. You can use any kind. Food grade is fine, so this is perfectly fine. It's organic and it's pure coconut oil. You can get Vita Coco, which I also love as well. And then you can get jojoba oil. I got this one on Etsy. I'll leave the link down below, but that's basically it, just jojoba oil. Cured aloe vera juice. And that's what this is right here. It's just cured from aloe vera plant, and it's 100%. And I got this on Etsy as well, and I will leave the link down below. So let's get started. First, we're going to grate our cocoa butter. You could get this at Walgreens. That's where I got mine for a couple dollars. You could probably find one at a dollar store for even cheaper. You could also just like cut off little slices of it as well. This is 1/3 cup of cocoa butter. So that. Then we're gonna put that aside. We're gonna add our coconut oil. I have Vita Coco here. I was gonna use the Crisco one, but I decided to use this one. Just because this one may be a little more familiar to people for using for these purposes. So we need 1/3 cup of our coconut oil. Take another butter knife, since that's what I have, and I'm going to scoop it into my measuring cup. 1/3 cup here. I'm going to add that in with my coconut butter, my cocoa butter. I'm going to add my coconut oil in here, just like that. Now we need to add our shea butter. Slice it. See how smooth it is? It's so easy to cut through. And I'm gonna go ahead and add it right in here. I think this will be about 1/2 cup once we melt it down. It's almost to 3/4 a cup, but I believe it'll be around 1/2 cup once I melt it down. So that's the shea butter. Add 1/2 cup of our olive oil to our shea butter. So 1/2 cup to 1/2 cup. My grandmother loves olive oil. She used to get it all the time. She used to take olive oil up to the church to have the pastor bless it and make it into prayer oil. And you'll just take a little bit, put it on your forehead when you pray. And now it's coming full circle, because now I'm using olive oil to make my grandma lotion. Isn't that cute? Shea butter right here. It's about 1/2 cup once it gets melted down. And then we're going to add our 1/2 cup of olive oil in there. So that should make about 1 cup. Now we're going to go with our jojoba oil, and we're going to add a tablespoon of the jojoba oil into the shea butter and olive oil. So just a tablespoon of it. I use jojoba oil for everything. It feels good on the skin. It feels good on the hair. I have a lot of skin problems on my scalp, so a little bit of jojoba oil goes a long way for my hair. So I'm going to go ahead and add the tablespoon of jojoba oil in here. So we're going to go ahead and add a tablespoon of this as well in here with the jojoba oil, shea butter, and olive oil. Just like that. So you guys, believe it or not, that is all the ingredients that you need for this. I'm going to go ahead and mix this in with this, and then I'm going to double broil it. I only separate it this way because it's easier for me to keep track of my measurements. But you can go ahead and put everything into the same bowl in the beginning instead of using a measuring cup and a bowl. This is just how I did it. You can also use any oils that you like, but this is just my recipe because this is the oils that I like and that my grandma likes. Works good for us. So I'm just going to break up this shea butter a little bit so it just melts pretty easy. So let's break up some of these big chunks a little bit if you can. Make sure you wash your hands before touching anything because this is going to have to go on your hands and your body and your face. And you want to make sure that it's clean. I have long nails, so I have to clean under my nails as well before doing something like this. And it's so much better than buying lotion over the counter because it's just so much better for you. So we're going to go ahead and take this to the kitchen and double broil it. So now we're going to cut off the water, turn off the pilot. And then we're just going to grab our ingredients, the bowl that we had our ingredients in, and place it right in there, just like that. And just allow it to melt. And that is what a double broil is. It's not actually putting it into the water, not actually exposing it to direct heat, but putting it on top of the water just like this and allowing it to melt that way, so it doesn't like burn and it doesn't lose its compound really. Just like that. And you can occasionally stir it with a fork or a knife, spoon, any of that. And for the amount that I'm going to make today, I'm going to have to make another batch of this because I want to fill up a quarter size mason jars. This is enough to fill up one mason jar, or about 16 ounces. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off of the stove now. Okay, so this is after I added my second portion or my second batch in here. This is what it looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in the fridge for 2 hours, maybe overnight. I don't really remember, so we'll see. So I got my lotion out of the fridge. I think it's been in there maybe 2 hours. So I'm just gonna mix it up, loosen it up with this spoon, and then I'm gonna whip it. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and whip this up. It gets a little thicker every time we blend it. Now it looks really thick, but this is how it was before. You just loosen it up and then you can put it in your containers, because by tomorrow it'll be nice and soft. You can see it's still pretty soft. If you want, you can grab a butter knife just to scoop it in there. By tomorrow, this would have been, it'd be perfect to use by tomorrow. So that is it for this video, you guys. I hope that you try out my recipe for this all natural body butter, and I hope that you love it as much as me and my family does. If you would like to see more DIYs and recipes, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because I'll be posting more. Also, if you want more content and to get to know me a little better, then you can check out my blog, CHI-KYI, and I will leave that link down in the description box below. And until next time, peace, love, and blessings. Bye.